This video is brought to you by these fantastic sponsors, as well as Mobile Gaming News Network, mobilegamingnews.com, your one-stop shop for all your mobile gaming news, reviews, and information you can use. Head on over and sign up, and if you are inclined to write some articles, go ahead and sign up for that as well. We are always looking for more writers. But with that, let's get into the video. Dude, I would love if they put him in the game. He's such a Chad, dude. Plus, like, those abs. Let me tell you what. You have 40 more summons at most, 49 until guaranteed. Easy, dude. You can get 9 summons worth of bookmarks in like a day. Just farm mazes. Farm like was like 4. I think 4-9 is the maze. I farm that one all the time. Chests, tons of bookmarks. They said they were gonna add more guardians. Yeah, well, because I mean, literally the only thing anybody ever uses is Archie, dude. Like, literally, why use anything else other than Archie? Although, to be fair, I did use the I have used the one that refreshes cooldowns before in certain situations. Man, this is really quiet up here. I hope they turn that music, that sound up. Let me make sure my sound settings are good. Open volume mixer, Google Chrome is all good. I probably just have to I'll probably turn this up. There we go. Almost forgot about the E7 stream. Nah, man, you can't forget about it. Can't forget. Never forget. Nah, I am pretty pumped though. Dun, dun. Hey, what's up, Ninfu? Over 1K and it hasn't started. I bet 90% of them are here to complain. You're probably. Goblin Thief. I need dogs. Weird. Give me your dog urgents. Never enough dogs. Why is everyone watching the E7 stream? What's special about it? It's literally, well, first off, it's their first stream. Second, yeah, they're going to talk to us about the game. That's why. Hope they give some rewards for viewers like last week. That would be pretty sweet. Give me bookmarks and skystones first. Okay, on it. Okay, dudes, you guys really need to turn this up.
What's up, everybody?
Oh God, okay, that is actually.
This is Desperado.
Okay.
Nice.
We forgot about your boy New.
New is also in the house, guys. As you guys can see, he is our little robot, and he's gonna be in the back end talking to you guys through chat and maybe just yelling from the back because she ain't this cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's a feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man, for New, you guys, if you can. But thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. I could pretend that I can read the chat, but I really can't.
Oh my God.
I'm as blind as a bat, so on occasion I'm gonna have to put my glasses on.
Oh man, that chat is ridiculous.
Let me address the chat like
so I'm gonna pretend that I'm reading, okay? So hi, Macho Desperado, how are you? We're really good. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. But here we go.
Is that better?
Just so you guys know.
Dude, just cut it. Oh.
Stop it. But
what?
just
no
so
one
you guys
said
know,
that to you.
Somebody said I love Desperado. I can read that, okay? I can read it.
Oh.
But
I thought it was. I thought it dropped.
Wait about 10 30 minutes, give or take, just waiting for more people to come by. And we will first and foremost, Mashu, let me address it this way. I really wish there was a better environment for our first stream.
Hey, are we going to get a Christmas dom?
That's what it is. We
Christmas
understand a
domino,
lot of
dude?
what's happening,
That would be
and
pretty
we will talk
sweet.
a little bit about it too.
So right now what we have like planned for you is obviously Korea stream, if you guys may have heard of it or saw it or seen part of it.
Man, come on. You guys are so quiet.
But we are planning RTA content for now that we'll be showcasing on our stream.
Correct.
However, we wanted to take time to speed up that process a little bit.
Yeah.
And then talk about pretty much what's been happening in the community.
And we have to, right? Like, actually,
Wait, they're actually going to talk about it?
Was to use the whole stream to talk about RTA and maybe some anime at the back end, because that's pretty much all.
Whoa, seriously?
You and I talk about during the day. But there are things that you guys would like to talk about. We may not have the answers you guys want, but we will certainly address and talk about them anyways, as much as we can talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Okay.
Anyone of us really predicted that this would be the circumstances of our first live.
No. It was very different. I was thinking about wearing my mouse ears. So jolly I was about this. But I'm still happy. I'm still happy to see a lot of you guys here. 3.2, 3.2.
I think so.
3.2.
Monster, your voice is too low. You're too loud.
I'm too loud?
Yeah, calm down.
Man.
You're
No,
drowning.
he's not.
That
You're not
was
too
always
loud.
the problem. Like, every time we stream or we do any kind of video, we have to put mics for Mashu and completely
know.
turn off my microphone.
I'm too chill. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, while we wait the other people to come by, let's talk a little bit about ourselves. So, Mashu, why don't you introduce yourself to the community?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Manshi. You may have seen me on like YouTube. I'm always on Discord talking to you guys, talking about our weeb
Damage
stuff,
control
you know,
before the stream
the
starts.
usual.
Good move for
We
these
are your
guys.
community
Yeah, no, I mean,
managers,
that
you know,
definitely is.
with the game, trying to push your feedback that you want, all your suggestions that are on Discord. We also look at everything. Okay, so just to give like a basis of what we do look at. There's Discord,
My dogs are
YouTube
super
comments,
upset. They're about
Facebook.
3.2
We have
as well.
Reddit that we do look at. We have
Oh, God, they look at Reddit. I'm so sorry.
Twitch?
well, Twitch. We just started our Twitch. So
I'm
obviously
sorry, you
we're gonna have
guys
suggestions for this.
have
I
to
know you
look at
guys,
Reddit.
In the suggestions down below, you guys have been posting there even before we started streaming already. And I've been looking at that as well.
I'm actually pretty surprised that there were people in the chat all day today. Like, we got to the office at 9 o'clock and, like, there were people already talking. Well, I'm Desperado, you guys.
Dude, you know what
thank you
the
so
thing
much for
is
being
like,
with
see,
us
this is
and
what I was like
working
kind of
with
talking about, man,
games
is
for
like,
nearly 7
these
years
guys
now,
are like
give or
real
take.
chill and they're pretty good about
Very
like
happy
talking
be
to
here.
people.
The reason why
And
I
like, if you
love
just get
Epic 7
like a
is
bunch of
really
people
about
behind you and you
story
come
and
at them
anime,
like
to be honest, and
at
I find it really
reasonable with a
cool
reasonable
that,
thing, then they're not
between
bad.
The three of us,
you know,
Mashu and myself, we
make a
cover
free
pretty
Santa
much
dom. Oh my
everybody
God,
in the
dude, that would be so
community, right?
good.
Like, I'm the person who really just plays the story mode and try to go for collections. New is the kind of guy who says, screw everything, let's battle. He's like the most competitive person here in the
only
office.
Only waifus for new.
Only waifus for New.
Well, you guys are introducing me. Let me introduce myself.
No! You go
No,
to
no.
the corner of shame.
No one can hear you, New.
And Mashu is the most balanced one between all of us, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty like jack of all trades style. You know, I do like my share of PvP and PvE content. I'm a little more PvE sided than New is, so he has more PvE stuff. Well, his gear's a lot faster than mine, I have to say. Mine is not up to par just yet, but I mean,
How fast do you think?
champion,
How fast do you think he is?
and He's in the middle of champion.
I
trying to
see
push
New
legend.
coming back and forth, you guys. So New, please say what you have to say.
There's a copy pasta against copy pasta. Yeah.
I would say Epic 7, hardcore arena, and super excited for RTA now too because that's how like
They should
content
they should get this kid a mic.
I believe the highest I got was champion 2 last week, but I want to push it to legend. But
Hi
Get
guys,
this-
if you
get
can't
this
hear
dude a
him,
mic.
it's because our mic is sort of towards us, and he's on the back end in some far corner in the world.
Right.
No, not really, but pretty much what he said is that he's hardcore PvP, and he's not
Alright.
pushing Legend currently, and wanting to get into Legend. Let me
Good,
in.
good job.
here's the thing that makes it even special though.
What team
I
do you
don't
think
use
he's running?
Bazaar, I don't use Tywin. I don't use
He
Tamriel.
doesn't
Doesn't use
Bazaar,
Bazaar or
doesn't use
Tywin. Oh
doesn't
man,
use
what a
Tamriel.
Chad.
I don't use
Right
any
now,
ML5s.
actually,
What a Chad.
right now, actually, he's using no ML5s. He's using a Melissa. And you liar! You use ML.
Using
Litica.
Melissa? What?
Okay.
The internet
He
told me
dropped
that
ML
Melissa
Litica
was
for
trash.
Rose. Nice to know.
Rose is
But
really
anyway,
good,
guys,
actually.
Stop to us a little bit.
Wow, okay. That is really loud.
Let's see. I'm just
Copy
pretending, guys. I really can't
process.
read much.
Oh my god, that was so
Can
loud.
you stop using your spez comp?
Probably uses a
Like,
2-star
what-
dog. No, that's why they
Let me
that's
make-
why they
okay, so
nerfed
you
him,
guys, let me
dude.
ask, are you
He
guys
probably ran
husbands
into
or
my
waifus kind of guy?
I'm
my
actually
2-star
balancing that
dog.
Too, to be honest. I mean, I do have
People
my
use
waifu-
Melissa.
my
I mean, her
waifu
S3
is
ignores damage
Why?
or ignores
She has a huge
elemental.
size?
Oh my.
I think that
Let me tell you the story
people
of
are
Shoes
not
Sharks. If you
bad.
guys have
Yeah,
seen
I'm
the
gonna
video that we put on YouTube
turn that
where we
off here.
introduce ourselves, Mashu says that he likes Sigrid
Box.
because she has a huge scythe.
And glasses.
And for some reason,
Yeah.
it took him nearly 45
Sigrid's
minutes
super
to
hot.
get the sentence straight. He kept saying shoe size, but that's
It
too much
was pretty
information.
rough. But yeah. So Sigrid right now
Gonna
is my main
turn
girl, and the person who's
these
bound
off
to, like,
for the
to
moment.
pushing her off her top throne right now is Sidom or Dodomi. She's really close.
Yeah,
to
there
the
we
show.
go.
I don't have her, so that's probably why. but yeah.
Seaside Bellona, Seaside Bellona.
Is that yours?
I love Seaside Bellona.
SSB?
She's
Sees
so
oh
pretty, man.
SSB, of course,
And she looks
Desperado.
ready for like New Year's too, like all
Ready?
dressed up
Of
and,
course.
and white, so beautiful.
SSB.
By the beach. I love
She
her.
has like a bikini ready for New Year's.
Well,
I
have
wonder
you
what
been
they're
to
like.
Rio in
I
New
wonder
Year's?
what they're waiting
Rio de
for right
Janeiro?
now.
Exactly.
Why do people keep spamming
Does that
3.2?
exist in
Because
that
that's the
system?
Android store
It
rating
could,
right now.
potentially. Rio.
All right. But yeah.
What
that's
time
a
is
little
it?
about us.
4:07?
It's 4:07. We'll wait a little longer.
Is
like, probably a
actually
couple more minutes.
7:07. What are you gonna?
Look at
Who are you
these.
waiting
Nerf
for?
Seaside Bellona. Wait. What is this?
Nerf SSB.
No, why? No.
Well, coming
All you
from
have to
Mr.
do
PvE over
is
here,
bring
it's
Yafine
understandable that you
and
wouldn't
one-shot
want SSB to be
SSB.
nerfed.
Perfect the way it is. PvP. The thing about PvP, guys, is that I get too angry. It's like one loss, one phone broken. It's
Salty.
too much. Very salty.
One loss,
Very,
one
very
phone
salty.
broken. Man, Desperado, you gotta calm down, bro.
PvP discussions.
Gotta chill.
Seaside Bellona is definitely, I think, especially with RTA coming, I think she's going
Well-
to be a very contested pick.
What we talked about, yeah, we have a top 5 pick. We'll share it at the end probably for a top 5 pick of who will be the top 5 in RTA.
Well, yeah, Watcher, sure, you
guys
can also
tell
do that.
Now you guys start thinking about it now, but we'll probably ask you at the end. Of
Or
What?
if they want to talk about that a little
or-
bit, they can come and check out our next stream in 2 weeks. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit later.
True.
A
that's
little
true.
bit later today, guys. A little bit.
Where they
Bunch of
talk
surprises
about
ready.
where they
A little
talk
bit
about
later.
RTA,
Gonna put my glasses on a little
contested
bit.
picks.
Desperado,
Seaside Bell,
stream harder.
ML
I
Ken,
can't, man. Like, I swear to
Bassar,
God, the glasses are gonna crack. I have a pretty loud voice, as you guys can notice.
I
Oxlots,
saw it release ML Mashu. Is that
FCC,
Like the ML
Rule
Because right
made.
now, my
Like
profile
literally
picture
any of
is
those
for
are going to be
this
top
painting.
picks. Easy,
Although it is
easy
like
top
the
5,
summer
right?
thing,
Easy
it has,
top
like, the little
10
goggles and stuff. Maybe I
top
should change
picks.
it to the winter one.
Larzaya Deluxe
No
says,
one-
this game is so amazing, top-notch animation, great voice.
No one is
really
ever
good story.
going
We really
to
put your heart into this
nerf
game.
my wild or ban my wild
Thanks.
Angra.
Show Wanda.
Oh
The
yeah,
Wanda
Charles too.
specialty change that was teased during the Korean stream.
Yeah, do it.
Let's see here.
Do it. Let's find
Desperado,
it. Tell me
you're
more.
actually a baboon. Yes, but with that said, it's just a DNA
Rough
issue.
face.
It was something in the family a while back. I have no control over this, man. It's really not my fault. But you know, I take pride. I take pride in
Hate
it.
comment.
I take pride in it.
Desperado BR. Hue, hue, hue.
Yes, Brazilian by the way. Brazilian by the way. Oh no, there you go.
Someone said, "Notice me, senpai." Who is that? I saw Mashi notice me,
Yeah,
senpai, but I did not.
Willius
see who it
is.
All of you are being
be really
noticed.
good
Trust
too.
Me, chat's obviously going a little fast.
I think the thing is, like with RTA, you're gonna have to find a lot of
Neji the Great
characters
says, we need more
that
heroes other than water type, please. And as a player,
they have like
right, as we all are,
variable
I
kits
agree,
that can
man.
be
I like
used
to
in
see a more
multiple
variety of
things.
Water
elements.
type.
Huh?
Water?
Ice. Well, he said water. Blue. Okay. Elemental, liquid,
Blue.
fluid. Jeez,
Yeah.
Mashu.
Blue characters. Less
Let's see here.
blue waifus, more green
Biogame
husbandos.
intern coup.
Pavel
You guys
Wen.
fired me.
Intern could no.
Pavel Wen, what did you do?
Rip.
Intern coup.
Why did you guys
We need
walk
more
out?
husbandos.
Are they
Dude,
bringing something
let
out?
Me say that because I've been streaming for a while too, you guys. And Wary Weeb,
F.
love his name too. Wary Weeb. He says
F.
this Desperado looks like Adam Sandler if he wasn't rich.
wait.
I
Ooh,
think
yeah,
that
Crow
is
would
back
be a-
since
Crow would be
college,
a
dude,
pretty
I
solid one.
swear.
Oh, we see that.
Black-
We're coming back.
Black
Thank you,
box.
Chat. Thank you, Chat, for letting us
Black
know.
box stream.
Neil is actually working on that. That's why he's in the back.
No.
Weeks for life, man.
They broke their green screen.
Is the biggest weeb in here. It is the biggest weeb in here.
No, they're just messing with the green screen.
No, further away. Oh. We're too close. They see all my pores.
There you go, guys. We are working.
Whoa,
on the
you're
camera.
too close. Don't do it.
Stop it. It's fine. It's fine. Closer.
Closer.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Dude, go back to your corner now.
Oh man, you know what? This is the most professional stream ever. I like this actually.
Today? Guys, as we said, thank you for bringing it up actually, and whoever said that, Lord Tuesday.
So let's actually speed up then. So let's start to get through our RTA.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's about time now.
So we're gonna use about 20 minutes, guys, just to showcase the RTA. I don't know if you guys have seen the Korea stream or read all the stuff.
It's I like it because it like
we're gonna cover that
makes
we were going to use
it makes them more like relatable.
But we are aware you guys want to talk about some other things.
I'm actually legitimately surprised that they are
definitely want to talk to you guys face to face,
talking about this stuff
as well.
Like, see, these dudes are reasonable.
Come up with suggestions live right here. So with no further ado, Mashu, let's talk about RTA real quick.
RTA, as you can see here, this is.
Oh my God! Now their sound is messed up.
When you click on the new arena button, it's not new. The old arena button.
Rip Mike.
You'll click on it. You'll see. Now, two choices: one for real-time PvP, which is RTA.
Oh man.
The world arena. Mic audio.
The lag voice.
Oh God, this is the best stream.
Let us know in the chat if there's something wrong with the audio, you guys.
Oh yeah, no, the audio's Garbo.
Oh, it's robot-y?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Domo arigato mashi robato.
So guys, I know that
Domo.
The audio is a little choppy right now. We're gonna go ahead and try to reset it.
No, but okay. I thought you were gonna say we're gonna try to just work through it. Please no.
Hey man, that's what happens when we go live. That's what happens. And to be honest
Let's talk about RTA. Mike, we don't do that here.
15 minutes prior to the stream and we had to fix it. So apologize. That's why the camera kind of went off.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
With that said, however,
Rip. With that said, we're not coming back, so we don't have to answer all of your problems.
Yeah, I'll have to reset it then.
Oh, sorry guys. We
guys, I know that the audio is a little choppy right now. We're gonna go ahead and try to reset
yeah,
it.
news just the tuna drone.
So please bear with us for like 5 seconds.
yeah. Hey man,
How good would that be? Oh, hey guys, we're gonna talk about all of your problems. We'll be right back.
Can you guys hear us again?
Oh my God, dude, you guys.
Yeah. Perfect. So
No,
as you guys can
we
see,
are
once
not
you
good.
Click in the arena button.
Did somebody
two
tell
options
them that
open.
they were good?
The one on top, of course, is the regular arena that you guys are familiar with.
I think K-Ron will be pretty good for RTA. However, I do think that if you were to pick K-Ron would be a good last pick. Because otherwise, I would just pick somebody who's going to strip your immunity or stun you.
It might be the setting. Is the mic fine on here?
Nope.
Guys, when we're doing on this one?
Guys, did you not test this ahead of time? You guys gotta, guys gotta QA this beforehand.
No.
Beep up.
3.2's in the chat were the mic review. Yeah.
Hey guys, if you please give us 1 second again, we're gonna have to cut the stream currently and then try to fix the audio issues. Please bear with us.
Dude, literally just close OBS and then come back because I'm pretty sure that it's your OBS that is messed up.
It might be the setting.
Wait, didn't they already say that?
On here?
Oh God, it's looping. It's looping. I think.
Let's see here.
No.
Oh my God.
Beep up.
This is how they're gonna just kill all the time. This is how they're gonna do it.
Give us 1 second again. We're gonna have to cut the stream currently and then try to fix the audio issues. Please bear with us.
Is this like the 4th time he said that?
See you guys in a bit.
It's dead on Twitch at the moment. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, because I'm watching it directly on Twitch. Troubleshooting the stream. Scripted. Hey guys, we were going to talk about all the problems, and by that we mean we're just going to bring this down. Do you get to ban one unit after picks? Yeah,
We
after
may
you
be
do all the
having
picks.
extreme difficulties with this currently.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
Oh,
control my level.
here you
my
go.
voice level.
You're good
I
now.
might be doing crazy.
Congratulations.
Good. Everyone's back.
Awesome.
Mike is good now.
So as we were talking about RTA, once you
Let's
click in
get
there,
to RTA.
you will be able to see World Arena, as you guys can see. That
Yeah,
will
no,
lead
I
us
like the
to
energy that
new
they're
lobby.
bringing.
Let's talk a little bit about what's here.
Like,
Let's talk a little bit of what's in the lobby. There's a lot
Yeah.
of things that you guys very much.
Oh, I
like
thought
to
it died
see.
again.
In fact,
but yeah,
a
no,
lot of
they
people came to me on this
are like literally getting like crapped all over, and they at least are positive.
Oh, let's get to the lobby. That's
Right?
So guys, this is the lobby that will be shown for when you enter the World Arena tab within the Arena section of the game. So as you can
No, you
see,
pick all your
there is
characters and then you
friendship.
ban one.
Oh, let's see. Friendship, spectator, and replay, and ranking, obviously, and the rest.
A lot of the things that you guys would like to see, and from what we understand on the friendship battles,
Yeah,
that will be
for
no
sure.
rewards, but there will be no energy used either. By that
EU
means,
is a
you know,
dead
if
server.
you're waiting for your energy,
Rip.
there's
Rip
a chance
EU.
of just battling, sparring with your friends.
At least though,
You can
they're
play
not
friendship
letting
battles for
Dizzy
free
in
and
EU,
as many times as you want.
so you guys don't have to deal with
means
that.
You could beat up your friends or your coworkers or anyone that plays E7.
Or
as many
money
times as
matches
you want.
on 2-star
Or as many
dog
times as they
fights.
accept. 'Cause
Yep.
I don't know, some people might-
Literally,
When
we're going
unlocks,
to
it seems like we will
4
start
dogs,
with the preseason, guys.
auto
On the preseason, as you
money
guys probably
matches.
saw on the developers note,
Rip.
is
I
gonna
can't
be
bring
more
both of
for
my
people
Xenos either,
level 60 or
because for
higher
some
to
reason I
play.
have an extra
There won't
one.
be any
Now we got the black
cost,
screen
energy cost,
back.
and there won't be no rewards either. Okay, you gotta just stay here. And there will be no rewards either. Okay. So that's
Okay.
the preseason. After that, it's gonna
Just-
take about
they need to
2
stop
to
messing
4
with
weeks in
stuff.
the preseason or so.
Yeah.
Okay. With
Just-
that said,
just don't touch it. It's
you
gonna
should
be
able
gear,
to
dude.
play-
You gotta put
to
gear.
play freely. By the way, what's your guys' level? Can you guys let us know in the chat? Right now, the one guy's here. What are you guys' level?
Yeah, pretty much all of us around as coworkers
Max?
are 65 in the game. Ready to go for RTA.
65. Level 11. Well, welcome to the game. 65.
A
32,
tournament of just
course,
level 1
65.
doggos.
By the way, I saw somebody mentioning in the chat. I forgot what's your name, man. But you
Shotgun
said-
Michael Vick Shogun.
you
Rip.
said if you want to see quality videos for the game, try watch Puar Gaming. And I agree, Puar does really good content. I particularly really like Mango 7 as well. My boy
Oh,
Dimon, I've
man.
been rolling with Dimon for a while back. It's been a few years, actually. Streaming, we have so many. Sky King is wonderful. Penshui is homeboy. Once he
Denias.
love is, to me, one of the most analytical persons for the game. YDCB is my homeboy, you guys. I go back with YDCB
YD is so fun to watch.
a while back too.
Rip,
Caliber,
no
it's
Shotgun
like
Shogun.
Level up together. What else is there?
I'm literally streaming right
Who else is
now.
our Mango, obviously.
Hello, Desperado. The Brazilian community is here. Hope you bring some good news for us. Something
Oh,
other than
man.
just RTA. We'll
Rip.
talk a little bit about other things, guys.
Rip
Don't you
Shogun.
worry, okay. So about the RTA.
Yep.
Friendship
That's
battles,
okay. I'm
it's
an
gonna be
FGO
there,
streamer,
okay?
right?
Let's just be patient.
Shogun Who
Everything
Gun?
right now
I
is
know,
subject
right?
to change. So even this
I know,
lobby right
right?
now, guys, is subject to change. Okay? We
It's
will
because I
have
promote
we will
dogfighting,
have
true.
the
True, true.
preseason, and things are gonna be worked around that. Okay.
Hey, dude just wants to say something real quick. When RTA comes out, all y'all in chat, fight me. Fight me. Fight me.
Yeah,
Have something
fight
to
me,
show,
bro.
Fight Neil.
Pretty much, New says he's challenging to each and every one of you. to
Fight me,
beat him in
bro.
chat.
Neil, touch the camera just in case.
But yeah, I mean, I can.
Don't
find
touch
you
the
guys in
camera,
RTA.
New.
It might
Don't
be
touch.
close-ish,
Don't touch it.
maybe.
Don't. You guys are
I mean,
good
you
right
guys are
now.
probably OP as hell.
Yeah, Damone got mentioned.
Let's see here. You guys can definitely beat me easily.
You could probably beat him with like a level 30 Phantasma.
Shut up. Let's see.
Level
Let's
30
talk about-
Phantasma. I'll take that on with my Wild Honor.
Mogatti, of course, Mogatti. In
Oh,
fact,
Mogatti.
I
TK
speak
Gallon.
to TK Gallon, our homeboy too. Mogadi actually has been speaking to me quite, frequently on Discord now. So we've been communicating with a lot of the influencers.
He's a Raid
you guys
Shadow
follow.
Legends stream
Doesn't really
content
matter
creator.
which one you guys like the most. Chances are we'll be talking to them. Level up together.
Yeah, I said that.
We had such a good time with them at TwitchCon too. So it was a pleasure. Moving on, Mashu. One of the things
They're
that is
specifically
very
avoiding you at
important
this
that
point,
comes also from
yeah.
you, in terms of
Ah,
RTA.
okay.
The pick and ban phase, which will now get into the actual video of things.
Yeah, we're gonna see a little bit of a battle, guys. As
Those
you guys can
guys
see,
were all promoted content creators. If
first
I'm
player,
not mistaken.
or
I think
first-time
so.
player
I don't know.
Picks one. Second one will pick two.
But yeah, no,
And then
Damone
the
only
other
does
one picks
YouTube.
two.
I
And
thought
the other one picks two. And the other one picks one. No, two.
Damone
No,
linked
two.
his
There you go.
Twitch in one of the
So
last one
altogether,
or two
each player is
things.
drafting 5 heroes each, total of 10 heroes.
Oh look,
altogether.
Seaside Bell.
They'll each then
This is
ban
fake
one of
because
the
they
other
wouldn't
user's
actually
player
put DN in
hero.
here.
And then afterwards, they'll fix their formation because formation matters on some people who do regular imprints and not the focus imprints, as well as for people like SSB who depend on the person in the front being the person that takes the damage mitigation from her.
Oh, of course, they would pick Dizzy.
But yeah,
Scuffed video, guys.
Oh,
This video is
Avil.
probably one of the videos that they actually played on in
Avil.
Korea. Unfortunately, we didn't have the access to the server to do a battle here, but we are just really showcasing. And as we said, we want to try to speed up through this so we have time to battle.
To battle.
To talk about
to everyone.
the
To
current
battle.
issues that you guys actually
Who puts
wanna
Momo
talk
with
about.
Zerato? I know, right? Why do they keep
Desperado,
touching
nice to
things?
see you again. Machu,
Stop
check out
touching things.
Discord. Ravovich, ML Ken, ML Sissy, SSB Charles. At least they know the meta. Mashu actually knows the meta quite a lot. What's your basic team for RTA, Mashu?
Oh my god!
People
if I
will
had
stall,
the
I feel,
perfect
with
team
that much
for
time.
RTA, I remember talking about this.
I mean,
with you.
maybe.
It would have to
There's,
be.
I mean, there's,
like, my perfect
they
team that
literally
no
just
banners, So it's like Bassar. You have, like,
have timers on
well,
you,
actually Bassar and anyone. You just
and you
press
can't
them,
really
it's still
stall
good, right?
in the
But other than
match
that, it's like
because they've
top
got that
5 for
stacking
RTA would
buff.
be like Bassar, SSB, FCC, Charles, and one of your
Correct your
revivers,
posture.
most likely Rule of Light. We don't want to talk about A Vildred. He's actually not top 10, right?
Just
It's not
counter
like I have
pick
him
him.
and don't want him to get nerfed. But yeah.
Will Mashu come to Brazil in 2020?
Oh,
How do you
A
know that?
Vildred's on the other team. Just
100%
pick a
down.
bike.
Are you Brazilian, Desperado? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. In fact.
I'm not
Hey,
Brazilian.
at least these
but
guys appear to play the
Oh,
game,
another
which
thing
isn't
to
always the
highlight
case with the community
about
managers.
RTA.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
for
guys.
sure, for sure.
As it was mentioned in the developer's note, the collab heroes right now will not be able to,
This
be
is
selected
true.
to battle.
So your Dizzies.
Is this just
your
going to be a review of
Vikings,
what was
and your
talked about on the
Souls
Korean
will not be
stream?
usable in
They're going to be
RTA.
talking about the
Again,
community
Your
backlash. They
Dizzy,
said that.
Your Biken and your Soul cannot be used in RTA. Not just that, but also the artifacts that come with them. So
You
we're talking
can't
about Portrait.
You can't use
Portrait
souls
of
at
Saviors
all.
is unusable in RTA. And Torn Sleeve.
Reason why there are servers that haven't had a chance of have them yet, guys. So that's why to make the board fair to everybody, that's gonna be the case. Those will be out. Okay, but
That's
as I
gonna-
said, everything is subject to change as of now.
Oh, Soul from Guilty
What's
Gear.
happening?
Oh, guys, so we found out the reason our camera right now is that the camera is currently overheating.
Imagine having a camera that
So if you please
overheats.
bear with us. We'll go straight into the video.
Until the hunt. Thank you for the Twitch
Yeah,
Prime
but
sub.
this is RTA as we see it.
Now let's talk about
Imagine-
RTA, guys. What do you
Imagine
guys
having
want
a
to see
camera
from
that
RTA?
overheats.
All
Are you
the
guys
hate
using a
aside,
DSLR?
all the overheating, all the camera issues aside.
my goodness.
Let's actually take this to a more progressive and productive level. Okay. RTA. I see a lot
They
of you
didn't say
guys
DN
complaining
because
about not
rerun
being
soon.
able to
Yeah,
use
for Christmas.
Dizzy. Is that really the case? Would you guys actually be able to use that unit?
Do you have to
Because a
level
lot of you
Tonfa
guys
just
already
for
complain
RTA?
about
I
Dizzy
would.
in regular arena. So
Tonfa's
talk to
good.
me. I'm gonna try to cover you guys this here.
Ooh.
I mean, I hope
Rotating
that
meta. I don't need RTA. I want gold.
I hope
vets,
that
and
like
gear. We're gonna
the
talk about that in a
the
second,
information that
maybe
they bring
within, like,
out
10 minutes or so,
is
okay?
actually
Would having two band
Interesting.
phases similar to LOL be better?
two
That would
ban
actually be
phases.
pretty interesting, to be honest, because I do like having
Like what
moving the
ban,
pool to a
then
more
pick,
smaller
then
zone,
pick,
so that way
ban a pick.
More heroes are chosen, right? So currently, we do see the top. So like these people know what they're doing and how Meta works. So like SSB, Diana.
Yeah, I've only got 2 maxed out portraits at the moment.
Because people do rely on crit and crit damage a lot for their damage, which is why I think he picked the SSB because it cancels out that damage because he probably has it on RSD, Rengar Special Drink. So,
somebody said here, I'm sorry, I lost your name, buddy, but somebody said, let us ban prior to drafting, prior to picks.
Well, no, that wouldn't work if you could ban prior to picks because you have no idea what the other person has.
You never know which heroes that your opponents have, right?
See, exactly, new.
If they were to ban, prior picks, you just pick
So, like, what if I ban a Vildred and you don't have a Vildred? That was a wasted ban.
maybe 1 to 3 heroes that you always kind of ban.
yeah, so pretty much what New was saying is that if there was a pre-ban on heroes, most people would probably pick the thing that they just hate dealing with the most, or that cancel out a lot of comps that are very ambiguous, right? So like a Vildred, you could stick him into any composition and he'll practically work the same. Things like that, I feel like would be bannable.
Killer MK2 says, no, please keep the banning as is.
I'm surprised that in the demo they didn't have like a CR pusher. Because let's be real, everyone's going to just ban the CR pushers.
As a tournament mode in the future or something along those lines, but yeah, because you never know really on the ranked ones.
It took me about 2k energy on hell to get 1 max portrait and gain everything from the collab. So too much energy ran out of everything. Oof, dude, feels bad. Feels bad. Use CR pushers as ban bait? Yeah, no, for sure.
I saw a question about collaboration. Again, like the reason why those
use it as a ban bait and make your Baiken super speedy so that you use her as a CR pusher.
Some servers do not have them.
Oh, okay. So Pads in LA saying, is there any other collab planned on the horizon?
We can't talk about it.
To speak of, but with that said, as a player, this is not as a representative of Smilegate.
What are we getting?
I would very much like to see
Tetsu no
Yaiba. That meme
they're
that
talking
goes
about
on the
which
web
ones they
is
want.
amazing, and I think that would be pretty sick. That would be really sick.
Am I disappointed with the lack of new content?
By the way, another thing to bring up. Yes, guys.
I got too many things to level.
Even though you guys see the pick and ban as 100 seconds
but
will not
I
be
would
the case,
like
okay?
to see
like
something else to grind.
To
but at the same time, I'm also used to like all of the other mobile games where like the end game is literally just grinding and maxing everything.
As I said, nothing.
I would like
right now.
some interesting content.
We'll see how the preseason
I want
goes.
more things with gimmicks that I have to like. I can't just auto my way through.
Starting. Okay?
That would be more fun.
But I do think 100 seconds is too much. It's way too much. It's gonna put people to sleep. 30 seconds is ideal. And personally, I would like to see a skip button too. I would like to see a skip button.
We talked about this. So during the pick and ban phase, how me and New and Desperado.
How would you put a skip button in RTA?
We would have
that doesn't make any sense.
So once you select your hero, you end up choosing that hero already, and then you move that time to maybe your next hero or completely wash it out. What this does is you
have to wait the whole time. That would suck. Dude, I would love more skins. I don't understand why they are not putting out an Epic Pass every single month. That would just literally be free money. Like, them not putting out a Halloween skin was the dumbest thing ever. It's like, literally, you guys not like money? Just put Araminta in a witch hat. Done. Easy.
I know what Dota does is they do reserve time.
Yeah. Gatsugag says 30 seconds. People will stall tank teams waiting for last seconds to move will make people very upset.
I can see that happening.
I mean, that sucks.
What I would suggest, and I think,
are we gonna get a Christmas skin? I sure hope so, and I hope it's Christmas kind of
like a timer,
Christmas Charles.
Timer. So
but it might be teasing. They've got Dom up there. We could see Christmas Dom.
Shorten that time faster than
Christmas Elf Dom.
So like,
that would be super cute.
30 seconds, then they would have to be there again to make sure they're human. Otherwise, it would be short.
I mean, the thing is with skins is they could put skins out to monetize more, and then they would be able to like be a bit more generous in other locations.
Shin says, I think a good idea is to have a few heroes available just for RTA for newer players like SK does, so that RTA is beginners friendly, and these players can choose from that pool.
I don't want a new limited at Christmas hero. I do, but that's only because I can't roll my Moonlight rolls until a new limited character comes out. And I have something like 30 Moonlight pulls just sitting there.
Yeah, they ban Ruzid,
It's
right?
haunting me.
So pretty much they're saying the moment you bring Ruzid in,
Hey Momo.
it's it's probably an instant ban on him. But
I wouldn't ban a Momo instantly. If you ban their threat, a Momo, it just takes like forever to ban.
That's
to
a good
kill.
question. For people who didn't hear Neil, he's saying, let's say the RTA is live right now. Who is your immediate first pick?
Wild Angra.
From your pool, from your box.
Wild
SSB,
Angra.
Avil, that's a lot. Like, I think, to be honest, your first pick will be someone
Wild Angra and
who's very
Mursa.
ambiguous. People don't know what you're exactly going for. If you either want to cleave, you want to like a bruiser comp, you want a counter comp.
Cleave is not going to work in RTA because they will literally just ban the CR pusher for your cleave team.
Yeah, this is true.
Then your opponent can't pick a Vildred.
Yeah, so like you can't choose the same heroes, so we won't be having those A Vildred versus A Vildred battles. So only one type of hero or one hero per.
So Young
Like,
Free says
yeah.
Violet, Mike
Insta ban all
Charles,
fodder.
Derpy,
I mean,
JMSE,
probably because just
Perkins.
yeah, just use
Farcones,
3 CR
Flurry,
pushers and
Violet
one cleaver,
again, Seaside
500
Bellona,
psych.
Psych Factor,
Senku.
Hey, less than
You are
10
the new
dummy
Senku
calling.
up in here.
Mursa,
ML Lydica,
Aether.
Yeah, what do you ban versus me?
Basar,
Mighty Mouse
of
or
course.
Wild
By the way,
Angra?
anybody pull Basar on the recent banner? I did not.
I don't know about you, but I'm in champion, and every single team I see just has
Bazaar.
Bazaar in their defense. Okay, not every single team.
Just put
but
Lilius
a
in.
good bunch of it, right?
Ban Mursa. Yeah, if you see a
anything
Mursa,
else, you wanna cover,
100%
Matthew?
ban because
Well, any
Mursa.
questions, you guys,
will
about
just-
RTA before we
just
go
dunks on
to the next
things.
topics, okay?
Anything you guys want to know about?
I literally
RTA, we'll
one
try to
shot
answer
an
as best
ML
as
Ken the
possible.
other night with Mursa. Mursa's an absolute
The
monster.
expected release date, it's expected. It's not right in
Melissa
stone.
buff,
But
next
it is
topic.
around
No,
X months.
rewards. Currently, what you saw at the end.
He does.
There was conquest points as the
No,
rewards
they're
for
going into
RTA.
that next.
All of the rewards.
If you
stuff is
think
still
about
being
it,
worked out,
Senku
so
is
there's nothing
CR
set
pushing
in stone.
humanity.
Ooh, hold on. Somebody said, please, no limited skin.
That would be interesting. Wait, no limited. Skin?
Yes, as a reward for RTA. Because then only a
about-
specific ranking would get it. But it's so
True,
much
true.
bragging rights, though. I like it even though I'll never
but-
have it. But I find it cool.
I don't know.
I find it cool.
I don't
you know,
necessarily
it's
like,
time to come and show him. You know, I've done it.
Limited
you know?
skins.
This is
I don't know.
true.
That's me personally, though.
Currently, like what?
As
They
as-
need to stop
portraits
reading
for
those
arena?
dumb.
Yeah, as bad as I am on PvP, I love talking trash. So I'm the kind of person who's like, yeah, man, have you know.
Dude, once
One is in, that
RTA
one.
comes
Something
out, there's gonna be
happens to
so
me,
much
or new- he'll
shit
trash
talk
even though he can't do
between
it. It's just how it
streamers,
works.
content creators, people.
No, he'll talk trash no matter what.
Oh.
Literally,
But,
people call me out in Reddit for being garbage, and I'll just be like, "All right, well,
Is it a
RTA me,
concern
bro."
that people may not have enough
Let's
hero
do this.
diversity because of hard gearing?
And then they'll get
requirements?
beat, and then they'll just say it's
well, I
because
guess
I'm a
that dives a
whale.
little bit into the next element,
Not
but
the next. There's still one more thing that we want to reveal that will be within
What
RTA
would a
or
unit that steals an
also,
artifact
A
be
lot
like?
of people in our Discord have been requesting.
That would be
Do you know
really
what it
weird.
is?
I have an idea.
That
Well,
would be
do you
super
guys have
weird.
an idea? You guys who are or have been on our Discord, there's one thing that a lot of people have been asking that will be addressed, and this wasn't on the Korean stream. So this is
This
for the
was
first
not on
time
the Korean
we
stream.
are showing you guys which are gun gun gun.
Wanda specialty changed.
Emojis.
What emojis?
So as you see here, pretty
Oh.
much these emojis will be used also within the game.
Within the game in
So you
RTA.
can shit talk
RTA.
people with
So as you guys
with
play RTA, you
emojis.
should be able to use emojis to troll, to make fun, to have fun, all one.
Guys.
match, okay, seems like we're
Guys.
gonna have around 9. Or
This is the
yeah,
best.
or
Within the
4
game.
heroes. I think they're gonna do Mercedes as well. Other than these, they're already selected. But we'll do that, and those should be available on Discord. very
There's gonna
soon
be a
as well.
super smug
Yeah, so
GG
stay
one.
tuned, guys. People on Discord have been asking for a long time. I have been.
There's going to be a super smug GG one that they are just going to literally spam all over you. Boom, boom, boom. GG. GG. Easy fight. Easy fight. Easy fight. GG.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Aether is kind of like the BM one, right?
Have fun. Yeah.
You suck.
They are cute. They are cute. Guys. Well, it's people say literally useless. I don't know, man. It's a cute little thing, especially when it's all about. To me, the beauty of
I hope that there is a Arbiter Vildred emoji that just says Descending Blade, and then people can just literally sit there and spam that.
Good or not. You know, you see a lot of people who love 3-4-star units, and they use them just because, you know, it's waifu love.
4-star units. You got to use 2-star units, boys.
Past.
Yeah.
You have something else to say?
No, other than
GG
let's get
easy.
into the next topic that we'll be covering.
GG
which is
easy.
The community as a
The
whole.
community.
Yes, guys. Community
Yikes.
as a whole. Okay.
All right.
We are very
This is gonna be good.
aware of the current state of the community. We are very aware of how you guys feel about gold. We are aware how you guys feel about gear, about stamina. Okay. We not only have spoken to a lot of people on Discord, we have spoken to a lot
Community is banned.
influencers as well in regards to that. And we would like to bring those subjects up a little bit, meaning that we may not have the answers, okay?
Yeah.
For you guys right now. The one thing... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, there is also the addressing of endgame content, the pet system, and like currently, the gear and
Just
gear
ban
conversion as
Epic
well,
8.
regarding like hunts.
Epic
Now,
8, guys.
you
Just make
have
Epic
asked,
8.
Okay, just now. Aren't you guys worried about the ability of increasing the variety of heroes, given that the gearing is so difficult? Okay. First and foremost, I want to say that we have been sending every single suggestion, complaints, frustration, rants, and it doesn't, like, at this point we don't really need to bring that up. It's fairly easy to see.
One guy on the word toxic AF.
Reviews, right?
It's Twitch.
So,
Everything's toxic.
What
yeah.
I want to tell you guys, is that the devs are very much aware of the current state. Okay, we made sure to let them know, and we've been telling them almost on a daily basis.
On a daily basis.
On everything that we have gotten from you guys,
so, like,
in regards to it.
We've been pestering them as much as
I mean, the thing is like a lot
feedback
of these
that we've given.
people are not going to be happy
We are part of the
unless
community as much as
they
you guys are.
literally
We
like
play the game
answer
constantly,
everything
we're
right now.
addicted.
So like
But
nothing's going to come from this for
another
the
thing I
for
wanted
the
is
riot
dev
mob.
note, right? So the dev note that came out.
Hey, what's
that
up, Farmer
addressed-
Kyle?
Didn't really address per se the issues, but it's more of a fix that we can do currently as we work to a further solution in the future.
Yeah, you got to scale
So,
things up.
Things such as like the daily pet summon and the the gear conversion, kind of like easing on the experience to gain an epic. We know that's not 100% fixed to the problem that's happening or issue that's happening that you guys are expressing, but it's something that we can do currently and immediately that we can push out while we go on to make the game better and eventually find a solution to that.
Gold cost reduction would be so good.
The latest note, right?
And Leafs should have full refill.
More coming ahead, okay, guys. This was a way of trying to control something that clearly is not pleasing our community, and hence why it was given. But there are plans of or talks or discussions to try to address these issues more constantly. Okay. Now I would like to talk a little bit and actually get feedback. Both Macho and I have pens in here because we want this stream not only to be,
you guys
a way
don't
or place for
actually
us
answer chat
to
questions.
Speak our minds and showcase upcoming stuff or bring your favorite influencers, but
it's reaching out to you guys, the community as a whole.
Yeah, we want this to be
A gold dungeon would be good.
conversation
One of the things I
with you guys
suggested in my
us
video
terms
was
of
just
getting,
take all that stuff and put it in a new hunt.
feedback live.
A goblin hunt.
No excuses in a way of getting the feedback, and that's what we want to do. Energy. Yes, I do think that that's been one of the topics from the longest time that the community has been requesting, right? I believe that you guys were taking it easy until the latest updates that you guys didn't like it very much. It came up to it very, very needed, and both Mashu New and I, but Mashu New and myself have been making big points around that. Okay, it's not as simple. I understand that
I think that if they just took all the junk off of
saying,
the Wyvern 11
energy,
and stuff and then just
more
put it
stamina.
into another
But
thing
in
would
the
be
way
fine.
The game is built, it's not really just as simple as increasing the amount. Okay. With that said, though, what Mashu, Mew, and I have been discussing and trying to pitch, we have no control over this, is for leaves to possibly refill full and
Yeah,
Sky
leaves
Stones to
absolutely
have
should.
an increase while refilling the stamina. So
Yeah.
with that said,
That would be
stamina.
really good.
What do you guys think? What are you guys' suggestions?
The jump doesn't take the
for
gear spot.
Stamina to be replaced.
Oh,
And
so
please
drop
do
gear
not think
and drop.
in terms of
Yeah.
this is gonna help me grind better. I want you guys to actually think in terms of the best and the better of the game. Okay, let's go.
No,
what
nobody's
are your
gonna-
guys' opinions?
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
say my opinion first.
Yeah, please.
So I know I saw a suggestion on Discord that I really liked actually. It would address kind of like the people not really
Smilegate
caring
needs to
for
drop a
Saint
Charles
currently,
banner. Yeah.
is to put what is this? A feature within the Forest of Souls, a tree in which that regenerates leaves that you get to pull on.
That would be
per
really
se
good.
in some timely manner. So you'll be able to pick leaves.
That
from
would be
a
really
tree
cool.
and refill that leaf.
Although there's not enough breaths to,
because currently the only way you
because you'd
guys
have to
get
move your
resources
breaths of Orbis
is
over
through
there.
events, through like any reputation quests. But it would be really cool to see something renewable and redoable.
And I want to preface again, guys, this is not a promise of the change. What I'm trying to say is that this is the overall feedback we have been getting from the community and that we are trying to push, okay? But it's no promise that's going to happen.
I wonder
but
if they
think
would
that
be
could
able to
interesting.
compensate people who
Somebody
use
here
leaves
said, Mashu,
for energy
and
up
you
until
too.
now.
So
I'd
if
have
you
like
something to say
700
about it, I would
leaves.
like you to say that. Somebody said that the issue is not really stamina as much as it is the reward received per the stamina spent.
So what it is saying
That
is, like,
doesn't make
if I
any
were able to
sense.
receive more rewards per stamina,
If you
but the
just
stamina
had more
used isn't
stamina,
worth it for the
you would get more
that they're getting,
rewards.
correct?
If they gave you more
So
rewards
rather
and
than
kept the
fixing
stamina
a
the
stamina
same,
issue, it's fixing
it would
the rewards
literally
issues
be
that
the
you're
same
getting
thing.
From that, right?
I mean, the way I see it, it's kind of debatable because it's both at the same time.
This is true.
Yeah, it's both.
I believe so, at
To a
least.
lot of people, it's if we have a lot of stamina, or if energy or stamina costs weren't so high, then we could do these runs a lot more frequently.
Correct,
And a lot
correct.
more. So even then, the minuscule rewards, perhaps with a lot more runs.
I really wish they gave this dude a mic.
But at the end of the day, it's a mix of both.
Guys, next time, give this guy a
This is true.
mic.
It is. I believe that it's a mix of both values.
Nustad says, I do not agree with making Leaf and Sky Stones refill full energy over reducing the cost of entry. Doing so will make it a waste to use refills before you manage to reach the cap. Something that would slow down a whole lot if you aren't using recharges. Slash the extreme cost of entry for some of the content instead.
Extreme cost. I don't
I've
know
heard
that anything is like
I
super extreme
believe that
cost.
stamina as a
I mean, I
whole
guess
is, like,
20
kind of like a
for,
very scarce
you know,
resource
Wyvern
currently,
11 could be
and
cut down a lot,
how
but I
much
don't
of it
think
it
that's
takes,
extreme.
Like 20 per hunt run, to me is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Not
maybe
enough money for extra
hunt runs
mic, yeah.
or, like a side story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that working.
Another thing that people kind of bring up to us is gear, right? And that brings back what my friend here.
Dude,
earlier
yeah, if you're
asked
running
about-
hell mode on
about
side
the
story, well, yeah,
variety,
you're gonna
right?
run out
And
of
that's already an issue,
stuff.
in my opinion, with the world boss because it requires so many heroes to be used. When you don't
Better
really
loot,
have
add word
enough,
Wyvern 12 with no
decent
I-70 group.
gears
Yeah, completely agree.
to happen. Some people are saying that they think the Wyvern 11 should only drop levels 85 gear, and I honestly don't think that should be the case. I would be already kind of satisfied if the drop is if every hunt would have a drop of gear, whether it's 70, whether it's bad or not, because then I can sell that. I know
that's
very
actually
little gold, but
a
depending
good
on how much runs I'm
idea,
able to
because
do,
I
can
mean,
acquire the
if you
gold
just
and still farm for
literally
gear.
So
So
there's-
that's
had a
something
piece
that I
of
find
gear
interesting.
drop
What do you
every
think?
single
there's
time, that would be
two,
good.
like methods of going about it, right? Currently, it's either the Hunt 12 that people are promoting that only drops level 85 gear along with other rewards, or the
I just want
strict
something
Hunt
harder
11
than
and
what
making it so that
Hunt
way equipment
11s
rewards
we
are
have now.
guaranteed, and the side
Because I mean, they're on
rewards are
farm,
kind
and
of
you
like
can
a
literally do it
random
with like
buff
2
thing.
characters.
So things like the stamina, the sky stones, the mystic
Give us
medals, the
something
powder
with
volley,
like some interesting gimmicks or
no
you know,
homemade
stuff like
snacks.
that in it. I think that would be kind of fun.
But that would be
That would be able to like
innately as a random drop.
do 2
Plus,
different
in
things
addition to
at the
your
same.
equipment.
Let's see here. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me in the chat.
Talk to me. You get at Epic 7
I'm
to
just,
highlight it.
Like, it's just like summary overall. All we've seen in the community is either add Hunt 12 with 85 gear drop, or make drastic improvements to current
Current.
Hunt 11. That's pretty much the overall summary.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, I think I still stick with.
Yeah, but I think if it was
doing
just
11
gold, they'd have to
making
up
sure
gold,
get
and then
drops. That's
yeah,
personally
people would
what
still
I
have
think
gold
would be
problems.
a little bit better in the game.
I think guaranteed.
Would be
equipment
nice if somebody
on
said
Hunt
something
11
about katas.
Seems like a better choice.
Yeah.
Saylin says in the chat, don't do Hunt 12. Gearing is the game. Don't make it easier. We just need more stamina overall. How many of you guys agree with that?
I
No
mean,
need to change the gear drop.
I would
but
I would
do
like
increase
Hunt
the
12.
stamina. Can you guys talk to
So
me?
I just want
that
something
innately
harder.
Increases the amount of times you're going to be hunting, right?
Like I think that would be better because it's
People-
like
no,
it would
no.
give
yes.
people
Hunt
harder
12 will only
content.
escalate the problem since you
And-
the stamina cost increase. That you have a really good point.
You
That's
know.
very
Good
true.
point, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not scripted, guys. Come on. No.
scripted.
I'm speaking so much on this iPad, you guys have no idea.
Yeah, I know.
Scripted,
I already
boys.
see like the little specks of spit. That you're
Stop spitting on
I do
Machi's
think level
iPad.
85 only is too extreme, though.
Yeah, well, so here's the
People
thing.
don't want to grind; they just want gear handed to them. There has to be a reward for grinders. I mean, I guess I definitely agree with you.
Under the assumption that this new system will reduce
But I would like literally something harder that requires me to like maybe manually play. Like maybe make a Hunt 12 that you can only do like
guarantee that they could really
10 times a day or something like that.
hard work, the set as well. Yeah, so I think they're looking mostly for ways to minimize the RNG.
Minimize the
Just for
RNG.
a little, maybe not like crazy amounts where everyone's just getting everything they want. And
Is this the live RTA stream? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just minimize it a bit.
Yeah, that's what we're
Yep.
talking about.
Nosferatu says the real gear is level 88 gear.
True. So
That's
which we'll
true.
get into our next
Which I
topic
can't get.
is Hell Raid.
Hell Raid.
A lot of people
Or
have been-
late game content.
Yeah, pretty
Let's
much late
just go
game
over
content,
everything.
yeah.
Whoa, man. Calm
So,
down
like,
there, Desperado.
Late game content. A lot of people have been pitching like more floors in Abyss, the additional Hell Raid bosses to be put out,
What are you even barking at? Shut up.
and we have been sending you guys suggestions. For
You don't know.
That,
Did you
that would
just
also help
literally
alleviate part of the
wake
gear
yourself up?
currently. Because
Dogs, man.
having more Hell Raid bosses means that you have more tokens, means that you'll be able to get those level 88 gears that is guaranteed from Alexa Shop, right? And then be able to roll on it.
Excuse
Why
me.
not just give me the 50 gear
There's
from
a
my
lot of
snacks?
level
Why do I even have to
65s
wait for the
as we
levels to
addressed early
complete?
on,
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
And you guys
people
have
already
been
want
asking
skip
for the
tickets.
late game content quite frequently, right? And in fact, I was talking to somebody. I don't know if he's on the chat or not. His name is Nukes on Discord, anyways. And he said that RTA is actually the #1 content that the late game players or end game players are trying to get. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree?
yeah, I
you
agree
guys
with
are
that.
mostly level 65.
I mean, most people wanted
RTA
RTA,
is,
really.
is something that you guys are very much looking forward to, or not?
So, me personally, as an endgame player, really looking forward to RTA, but that's PvP content. I think that a good balance of endgame content. I consider RTA endgame PvP content, but it'd be really nice
I agree.
to have like
Endgame PvE content, correct? Repeatable
I mean, yeah.
content, that's
The
very
problem is,
rewarding,
though,
but
is
also
people
very
are going to
difficult.
beat the Hell Raid bosses, and then they're just going to be like, all right, what's
hard
next?
mode kind of thing.
Yeah, perhaps. Things just like
Less than Cat, thank you for
kinda-
the
they just want to
re-up
be
on that.
able to
RTA
grind,
going to
like,
be
I would want
like,
to be able to
fight
do
me
more
1v1 Lena
repeatable
versus
things
Batiste.
for
Oh, yeah,
more
dude.
rewards
I don't
without
have
having
Batiste
to-
yet, so.
I feel like I'm playing the game like fully, and fully invested into just completing that current content. With like the Abyss is like a very key factor, right? It gives great rewards.
I did like
But at the
Abyss.
cost of being very difficult.
Although
right?
490
And
was
have very interesting
really
mechanics on top
annoying.
of that.
A lot of people are saying just fix the gold. I do think, guys, that with the addressing, and this is all personal consideration from us that we want to get from here to pass over, okay? But personally, I do think that with the stamina and the gear dropping thing, it kind of helps with the gold issue.
It would 100% help with the gold issue, because if you got a piece of gear every single time, you would be selling a lot of it.
Please, 6 gear. Do the devs or people making changes play in normal accounts? That's all.
RTA, if there's no good rewards, equals boring. I mean, yes and no. I mean, realistically, a lot of people are gonna just be at the top just to flex on people.
The lead game content designer doesn't actually play Epic 7. She said it on live stream. I actually went back and watched the live stream just to make sure, because that's kind of a Monka-esque comment. But yeah, I actually went back, watched the live stream. She did not say that, and I know for a fact. And she's not a legend tier player.
Correct, but we do know they play quite a lot.
Well, she's not a legend. She showed me her arena team. Could you?
I mean, realistically, yeah, the creator of it would be
shots fired from you.
But she's actually pretty hardcore. Again, I don't know how many of you guys in chat are actually
Please give him a mic. Seriously, why don't you just have that kid walk over there near you guys?
Says, to be honest, you guys could instead lower the cost of entering huts instead of full refills. Also, gear drops are okay. Increase the hunt materials and lower the cost of crafting.
Yeah, if they lowered the cost of crafting, that would help out a lot.
Want to increase the frequency of crafting,
because I don't even craft because crafting is just hot garbage.
Gold cost for increasing a weapon or at least rolling on it. So you already have to deal with the current chances of trying to get good subsets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? And then on top of that, you have to get the charm.
You should definitely have a mic because he's the try-hard one. Yeah, I completely agree with you.
Gold sync to do it as well, right? And in the end, the current cost of increasing a weapon to +15 is around 2.3.
Yeah, crafting is depression.
Which I feel could be alleviated.
That's why I only do it once every 2 months.
Maybe a 1 mil. No, maybe. Yeah.
I like to get all of my depression out at one time.
Lessen to a point where it doesn't feel as bad just to roll on any gear.
I am pretty poor.
People want to roll on 85 gear all the time and feel like their money invested for 70 gear wouldn't be as good. But if we lower the cost, then more people will probably roll on everything because they have that time to.
Let's see here. Dad Remedia. Give us more gold. There isn't enough gold
costs like
for the amount of
million
gold
to level a piece of equipment. It costs 100K per craft.
We have to choose
gold just
what
vaporizes.
content we
Yeah,
want to
no,
enjoy. Can't afford to
100%.
build units and build pets. It's impossible. And that's noted. That's noted. And trust me, this is one of the things that we've been constantly sending to the devs as well. Thank you for messaging us, though.
Unequipped costs, I saw that too.
Unequipped costs in
both,
half would be good.
Artifacts. I know a bunch of people
cut it in half.
I had an argument with Mashu about artifacts.
No, the only reason I said it is because I'm too lazy to change my artifact every time.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't. Ungearing shouldn't cost anything. Maybe putting gear onto some. Well, no. Yeah, I don't know. Half would be fine.
May I, guys? Wackadoodle-doo says, this is literally worthless. You guys have no power in Smilegate anyways. And you're right. We do not have the power, but we do have one thing. We do have the voice of the community, and that's the whole point of this discussion.
Wow, I can't believe he actually used that one. Although I guess that is a good point.
The power to bring your guys' voice to them. And we have, and we've been.
Wackadoodle-doo.
So they will be listening. And one thing that I can promise you guys is that they are very aware of the situation.
100% aware. Okay, guys? We can't make direct changes, but we can also alleviate hey,
I mean, here's the thing though, is what did they expect out of this? If you know that the community managers don't have decision-making power, did they think they were going to come here and it was just going to be oh, here, we fixed everything.
This is why we're here.
We flew this dev in.
All of everything you guys encompass and push it forward to make changes.
You mean December 27th RTA patch will keep down for
are
24 hours?
Though?
No,
they are listening.
We've had
rip my login
of,
streak, dude.
Rip
my login
Although
streak.
It has been quite a little slow in some cases. However, it is changing, and they are listening.
He has the power.
Cherubin says, this is a hero collector in-depth story. But why is the release rate for male so low in comparison when there are so many male
because waifus make more money.
That's super important. While we get random 5-star waifus for the 6th month in a row. And I would like to see more male guys too. I think you
because
agree, right?
waifus make more money. Duh.
Introducing the story. The story, right?
The power of boobs compels you.
Oh, you didn't finish the story? Okay.
Spoilers.
No spoilers.
I mean, to be fair though, I do want more husbandos.
Dr. K Mantis, game needs more endgame hard content. There is no PvE
Nah, man,
content
Desperado
for
and
side
New
stories
are
endgame content.
Semi-casuals.
Yeah, they're farmable content.
New's the one who's the hardcore one.
PvE content that we're able to.
Yeah, Quirk, come on.
More difficult on the difficult side, because when content is released, especially like harder content, we shouldn't be expecting people to finish it right away. Innately, we want them to kind of grasp it and like, oh, I need to figure this.
The problem with really hard content though is that your casuals are just going to be like, I can't do this. It's too hard.
Too much, buddy. Increase gold acquirement by 50%.
Game needs MLS area. I agree.
Pet snacks. I personally don't think that removing pet snacks altogether is a good idea. As much as I would like to see them autoing for the chest and the gates, I don't think it's a good idea to remove it altogether.
Yeah.
Pets open chest outside of auto mode, reduce energy cost for all contents by 50%. Leaf recharges energy to 100%. Remove level.
Damn, this is a really long comment.
Oh, what I just saw is guild rewards for current season and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know we have heard and people suggesting for current improvements to guild wars things, because currently there's kind of other than
I think Kawerik will be close to the end of episode 2. Yeah, I could see that.
In guild wars, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're getting the same amount of mystics as the top 100, and so they would want to see like an increase or something.
Yeah, no, if it was just straight up auto repeat, then yeah, people wouldn't play the game, and then they would complain about not having any content stuff.
Yes. That's something that I would like to push as well. People are asking for top guild rewards.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I just read it here in the chat. And also people are saying that the hard mode on the Automaton Tower would also help fix a lot of the issues, because it's content, even if the rewards are the same. I think it should be the same, because then you can collect pretty much double. If you
because they would complain about that. Right? If it's harder, they're going to be like, no.
And it's limited in a way. Once you're done, it's kind of done, right? Let's see, guys.
I mean, you literally get a
snacks.
free, you get a free ML 3-star.
I don't think that we should remove pets altogether. They are too cute. And I do think that the auto runs should have a cost, a snack cost. Personally, I think that the auto runs should have some pet costs, but I do think that the chests
they
and gates
should auto loot chests.
Yeah,
I believe so as well.
I did see in the comments too. So
completely agree that they should auto loot.
And you know, in the future when it does,
I mean, I would like that. Just no auto repeat, man. For no snacks. I mean, I have like 160 earlier.
Or players. You guys, the chat, you could be fighting News Luluka that he doesn't use in PvP anymore.
Okay, so here's the thing. I use Luluka all the way to champion, but after that, it's like.
Yeah, no, you don't use Luluka in champion.
Too hard, right?
The meta hurts.
You can use
give top 20 guilds. They should get 5 snacks. That's right.
A little more difficult.
Yeah, but.
That's right.
What was I gonna say? Yeah.
Serendipitous sleep. Please focus more on easier gear progression. Addressing issues about new heroes is pointless if we can't even gear them to use them without sacrificing gear on other units.
Yeah, literally they know.
Change
That's
the
big
guild
thing.
rewards. No, that we just kind of discussed that. And honestly, that would to me it's a little bit of a given. It just promotes more competition, you know, like even the whole discussion of the late game progress.
Speaking of Guild Wars, if any of you guys want to join the Shogunate, we got 3 spots open. Just join the Discord, message Paychecks or Snow. Challenger up. Actually, if you're Legend 1,
that's something that I agree
that's
with you guys.
bare minimum. JK. You will be on you'll be on the same team as the probably only person in the game who has a 2-star doggo on defense.
Like to stay a little bit longer. Clearly, you guys are trying to talk to us and for us to take even further notes. So please, we're gonna do an additional 10 minutes. With
Ooh,
that said,
additional
though, should
10
we
minutes.
announce the survey.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We could announce this.
Yeah, if your level 1 alt is champion or challenger, then yeah, absolutely.
Talk to players about the whole negative reviews.
It's okay. We got a bunch of other
So
guilds
we
at different
understand, like, everyone,
levels. If you guys
currently
want to,
putting
if you guys
the
need a
points
home,
stuff is based off the reviewing of our current store of the app, and trust us, we are listening. We understand that players are trying to speak up and think that the only place that as soon as they'll listen is by lowly reviewing the game. What we can say to that is like we are listening to every avenue that you guys can speak on for communication. We do have Stove. We have Twitch now, along with our suggestions below Twitch, which you can see. We have Discord, which I'm on there a lot, and if not,
Even after hours.
yeah, even after
Yeah.
hours, if I'm not working, you guys should always message
yeah,
me.
for the
I'm
most
always
part, like anytime
online
I've
for
ever
the most
messaged
part.
him,
If not,
he has
then I'll answer you as soon as I can.
been pretty quick to message
we are
me
listening
back.
to Discord a lot. New is on there as well. Desperado is on there. We're listening to Facebooks, and our Reddit. Okay, we look at it every single day and are taking down everyone's suggestions so that way we could push it forward.
May I address one thing in the chat? Everdev says, that's all I'm seeing here. We have heard you. We have seen your complaints. I'm getting tired of this, to be honest. We keep getting more and more stuff, either gold sync or RNG. I know a few things can be fixed in short, can be fixed in short, and some may take some time. But not hearing from the devs is disheartening. I like this game and have high hopes, but it's slow dying away. I don't think it's dying away, to be
Dude,
frank
like
with
what
you.
message
And
do they
this
want?
is honestly part of what we are aiming to do as the community managers is to be able to ease that kind of communication. Somebody brought up earlier.
You know, he's actually been
Paul
reading some
and
pretty
the
spicy
gaming
comments. I
industry
actually
devs.
am really,
We would
really
like
impressed.
to be the team that is able to do that on a consistent basis.
Pretty much, we'll try our best to get the devs answers. We're gonna keep pestering them for answers to all your guys' questions and suggestions. And as soon as we're able to do so, we'll announce it and it'll be out for everyone to see.
Right.
But for now, the fixes that we currently have, like the Stove dev notes that were there, and how they're. Remember, this is not a 100% fix for or solution to the problem, right? That is our fix for temporarily, and we'll work on it as time goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Unfortunately,
devs for the
it's
most
too
part
many,
aren't
as you
usually
guys saw. We
forward
spent
facing on
another, like, a
anything.
good almost 40 minutes just talking about these things.
Guys,
It's a lot,
literally,
And
if we don't
fixes
get
in games like this are not
a
as simple as just do it.
ML
It
5-star
really isn't.
selector every
So
single
it-
day,
it
trash
does take
game.
a little bit of time. Okay.
Guys, ML 5-star selector every single day
Okay,
arrives.
guys, so two things. One, we would like to appreciate you guys for coming by with us. We understand the anger, we understand the frustration, but we would like to put our faces here.
Oh yeah,
to
where's
talk to
name
you guys.
change?
Talk to us.
We'll
Name change
keep
one.
doing it.
Talk to us.
Yeah, talk to us.
Talk
Like
to
we're
us.
really easy to talk to, man. So talk to us on Discord, talk to us on Twitch. You know, send messages on Twitch or what have you.
Discord. You can talk to me about anime if you want to.
Yeah, I love to talk about anime. That's pretty much all I do.
Dude, what kind of anime do you think Desperado watches?
said
I bet you
Desperado-
Desperado
But that
watches
said,
like
this is the
slice
very
of life
first,
anime.
Stream that we have, so I don't want you guys to have the impression
100%.
that we're gonna be doing stuff like this every single
Shoujo-
time. But we do have a
shoujo
survey for
and
you,
slice of
if you
life.
can make it live
With
now,
rewards.
Mashu.
With rewards.
Absolutely,
That would
Lucky
be,
Star.
That would be rewards for sure. Okay.
100%.
We're talking about 500,000 gold and 5 leaves.
Yes.
Okay.
500K
And this is to
just for
appreciate,
watching you.
guys
Everyone
here
coming out.
and
Absolutely.
talking to us.
Nobody's
We
gonna be
will
happy with
be
that.
Back in 2 weeks.
Lucky
And
Star is
what
a
we're
pretty
gonna
good
do
anime.
is we're gonna be bringing a few.
So they're gonna do this every
influencers
2 weeks.
to
That's
hang
actually
out
pretty
with us
cool.
for a full hour, and we're gonna be reviewing some units that they believe are gonna be working well for RTA at that one point. Okay. So thank you everybody for coming by. We're probably gonna hang out for another 5 minutes, so everybody has time to
let's
do the
hang out.
survey.
To be honest.
But thank you so much, guys. And as I said, I'm very sorry we don't have.
He watches the
answers
super
for you
sad
guys
makes you cry
directly.
anime.
I know
Yeah.
this may be frustrating. But hopefully you guys liked the stream, and hopefully we're actually able to open up a new way of talking about current issues in the game. Something that is not just leaving a message. Or
spicy comments every 2 weeks.
Reddit.
They're just gonna go to the front page of
We
Stove
are here
comments.
we are being heard, and all of the conversations here that we had. In fact, we're gonna do a report immediately after this stream.
This is
to
the thing
share
is
the
though
thoughts, of you
is
guys.
like I don't think that this is gonna be enough for anybody,
As always.
and they are always gonna want
Everyone wants that
Wonder.
wonder.
Have a
the
wonderful night, you guys.
A wonderful gift.
have a wonderful dude. Come
we had
on,
a question of the week. Actually, it's a current question of the week.
what?
No,
Tell us about
it
the
was
SC.
last week's question of the week on Discord, which you can also get for 2 leaves if you go on Discord. If you do, it's like a weekly event.
Give me
not promoting Discord.
give me info on Wanda's
but-
specialty change.
Yeah, we had a question of the week in which people were submitting
Come on, man.
Christmas
Do it.
ideas, pretty much. So like Santa Crow, get it? Santa Claus? Santa
No, no. Only if Kraut
Gloomy
is
reindeer?
only if they changed his horse into a reindeer would I like that.
It's okay. Yeah, we know it's bad, but yeah.
Ooh, somebody's asking Amir Var.
Dude, they
Reddit
didn't
community
even
when?
mention me
I
earlier
don't have an answer for you. Like, we
when
can
they were
actually
talking
take
about
that
all the
into
content
consideration
creators.
after
I am
this and
not
talk
even
to our
on their
director
radar.
here. I do
Rip.
like to, like, we actually do look at Discord all the time, and I do like the Reddit. It's a place for
Yeah, his
pure
horse could be
feedback, if you
slave
will.
pulled by
You
reindeers.
know,
Yeah.
every time there is a community manager somewhere, it seems like people try to hold back a little bit. So I do like to have a place that there is no holdback, you know. But if it's something that you guys would very much like to see,
Yeah, although the JP
we
players need to
will
just
bring
learn
that to
how
our
to
directors
counter
and
Arbiter
possibilities.
Vildred.
Yes. I like looking at Reddit every single day.
Are you? No, you don't, Mashu.
Let's see here, you guys.
Yeah, more epic
Can I get one
passes.
of those sweet Epic 7 shirts? Maybe, man. We don't know. 2020 is coming close. Hopefully, we're going to have some live events and we'll be able to distribute a few. We don't know. I would
That'll
very
be fun.
much like
That'll
to
be
see
fun.
that. Has anybody here
no, they're
gone
not.
to the
But
New
you
York,
can use
meetup that we had?
Sid,
anyone here from the
Karen,
New York meetup. That's actually
New York Comic Con?
BBK,
Comic-Con
That was the first time
Judge
that we got
Kisei.
face-to-face.
I saw
obviously.
me. I saw one me.
Nice,
And I
nice. Hope
see-
you
I
had the
see a
chance of
hat.
talking to us. I had a blast, and hopefully we'll be able to do more.
Did all
You
of you play the
fiend.
game? Yes. I love this game. I'm super addicted. I have pitied the last 6 banners, but you know, it's still fine.
Let's see here. Epic Pass, please. Sent to the devs a while back, guys.
These dudes are just gonna keep
Unfortunately,
going
I hope
all
you guys
night.
understand there are things that we can't really disclose, but
So they will do
no-
reviews
no
with
that.
content creators. Yeah, just the featured epic
Boy.
content creator program people probably.
Oh my
No,
god.
but it's honestly because I always get like
You always get gear.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
no,
so
we're not
much
gonna
gold
fight
left over
JP
because
accounts.
I'm trying to farm for gear.
we're like the opposite. You have
Yeah.
all this like saved up resources because you're never getting gear to roll on, and I'm the one that's getting all the gear to roll on, but I never have enough like.
Enough gold.
Yeah.
To see of all people to know what's going on in the game, it's all of us here.
Somebody
We
saying,
feel the struggle.
somebody said I got my Epic 7 shirt in Brazil during BJS. So
Oh,
holla,
nice.
holla. That was a really good time. It was one of the best live
I
events
didn't
I've
get
ever
an
done,
Epic
was
7
the-
shirt
the-
at
the
I
Epic 7
saw
booth.
a
The meetup?
notion about the name change ticket.
You should have been removed
We're gonna
also.
ask,
I
what
agree
happened
with
regarding
that
the announcement regarding that.
because now we
And I
can't
have
use
taken it down
specific
already, and
characters.
We'll try to see what happened and pretty much get announcements out.
Presume
Push.
some. Let us
Luna.
buy Epic 7 merch. Make it an Epic 7 store for vinyl plushes, etc.
That's
That's the
true.
dream, man. Like,
I would
honest, that's
not
the dream.
I would not
And,
trade
like,
my
just-
rule standee for
I'll
a
just
shirt.
Give them my wallet altogether.
Think about getting like a.
That's the only way I'll ever have rule.
So
Dude.
cute, so cute,
If
so
you guys like
cute.
those shirts that Mashu and Des is wearing right now, you should see the Arky shirts. Those are way.
Oh yeah,
better.
the Arky. shirts
Oh,
are
you should
fun.
see the Arky hoodie from Brazil. That was pretty
that one's
legit.
good
Dude, that
too.
one's super cool.
That
What?
was really legit.
No, the
Why do they have all
lanyard.
these things everywhere else?
Hey, my lanyard broke.
That's your fault. You're swinging it.
Da-da-da.
But yes, merch for sure is a thing. Figures is a thing as well. We know people really like that Luna figure.
Yeah, that was
That
fun. Who
figure
wouldn't,
is
right?
so
I mean, I was gonna
cool.
pay that
Oh
one
my
guy
God.
$1,000 for
Epic
it.
7 have a dungeon where you can farm a currency which you can craft into gold. You should get more energy than you put in. Yeah, that's actually an interesting solution too.
I heard
You should
another,
get back more
solution that
energy than you
people
put
were having,
in.
with that,
I would
be
literally
to
run that
add,
overnight.
Gold to the epic bosses, the elite bosses within the raids. So, like, let's say when you beat a raid boss or
Yeah, you should get a lot more gold out of hell mode or just raid mode.
Oh, you know
Like you hardly get like that like much at all.
Live stream was the world boss.
We kind of touched it on it. We kind of.
Don't bring up world boss,
that's
dude.
along with what people thought were wanted for new content, right? And
Don't
what people
bring
wanted
up-
for
Don't
more
bring
gear
up
because it
world
takes,
boss.
24 heroes, new heroes. So to
That'll
be able to
just
gear them
that's
up
just
for
here we
world
go.
boss,
They're
along
gonna
with the resources for world
trigger
boss,
this
right?
trigger the chat again.
So having world boss give better rewards and the fact of like more gold. I wanted to bump up gold to be like 20k ish per like thing. So
That
at
would be
most it'd
good.
like what, like
Oh.
100k.
Guys,
I mean,
I'm not blaming the
realistically,
desk, I'm sorry. It's
the
because I'm
first
reading
time
through
that
the
you get
chat,
like a
and
mola
as I tap, it makes a
for
noise.
world
I
boss, you're just like,
apologize.
oh, okay, this is
Our
alright
mic
then.
is nice, so it picks up pretty much everything other than like this air conditioner that you guys can't hear. It's
Their
air
mic is
conditioner,
nice,
really
but their
hot in here
camera
right now, and all the
overheated.
lights are on us.
Guys, let us
Rip.
know. Have everybody completed the survey?
Yeah.
Because it's about time for us to wrap up.
Yes. We'll be closing the survey in probably 10 minutes or so after
No,
the stream
probably
ends, if
less than that.
anything.
Yeah.
No, after the stream ends. So
Oh, I see.
We'll get off, but the survey will stay last enough. We'll give you enough time to be able to.
Oh, there's the
always
ML
check the
Ravi
survey.
buffs
If there's a
in chat.
Got
Got to go transfer front. But I mean, the thing is though, is like, I don't know, for 15 seconds. Oh, their camera died again.
Yes.
There's a suggestions down below. And
Rip
the
camera.
is up again.
So
It should be up.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go to
no,
the
that would be-
suggestion
okay.
thing, and I'm just gonna tell them that they need to
Where
just
was
get
the
a
blue
camera, like,
something?
Oh,
bro.
by the way, guys, please, about the survey rewards.
The amount of
wanna
money
ask
I
you
gave
guys
you
to
this
be,
month can
patient,
buy you a
okay?
camera.
We're gonna have to send that to headquarters to process that. So please make sure that you have your server and you spelled your name correctly. If the name is not spelled correctly, you will not be able to receive those rewards. Okay. So please make sure that it's working. They say that the survey is
If
not
the
working.
survey doesn't work, you're probably on mobile. So I would copy the paste into the link to a Safari and to see if that works. Because I remember people before having trouble.
All right, we're gonna do these suggestions.
with links not working.
Twitch name,
But yeah,
real
either way, the link will stay live
Shogun,
for
Shogun.
until like 5:25 or so after we're done streaming. And
Woo! Kitty Cat Cows is
PvE
here.
related.
Kitty Cat Cows, hi! Oh my God, good to see you.
what is up?
These guys.
But yeah, dude, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
What up, Ami?
I'm just not remembering.
Make a
Please allow us to disable
separate-
emojis in RTA. Why? They're so cute.
I don't like
Look at that Aether. I think Mashi will be
I
right.
fucking just bad at
Oh,
spelling
yeah, I
separate.
forgot.
There you go.
I didn't forget you. I heard
Oh,
someone
that's
talk about being
wow.
a
I'm
hydro homie. And I
super
said,
derping.
Yes, I am
Make a
hydro
separate
homie.
hunt for
I don't even know,
just
but-
gold.
I'm a thirsty.
You can use
So guys, I
a
think honestly that's it for
goblin
today.
and
Oh shoot!
make
Thank
it
you very
no
much.
no
Thank you very, very much
stamp,
for
but
being
you
with
can
us.
only
And
do
hopefully you guys
it
come back. As I said, you guys know we're gonna be
a
back within 2 weeks
limited
or so with
amount of times.
to
per
hang out
day.
and talk about good units to be using in
Yes.
RTA.
There we go.
So thank
So
you very much for your
please
time.
keep on the watch
Make a
on that.
separate
Yeah,
hunt for
Weebs
just
for
gold.
life. You know it. You know it.
Grammar,
Uh,
dude, my grammar is
what have you
fucking
guys been
terrible.
watching, by the way? Because I just pretty much watched one of my favorite animes ever by Mashi.
Are they just
recommended by
still
Mashi.
literally
So what
like?
have you
Are
guys
they
been
still
watching?
on here? I thought they kept like
Anime
they're the
wise, anime
they're
wise.
the ones that are
Dark
like,
Forest,
man,
Mr.
I gotta
Alice,
go,
Vinland
I gotta go,
Saga,
I gotta go.
Shiru no Sora,
Demon Slayer,
Okay,
Demon
got
Slayer.
it.
Gosh, there's
Dr.
Dr.
Stone.
Dr. Stone's BGM
Dr. Stone,
is the greatest thing
like
alive.
so
The
good.
Emperor, the new season's coming out. I'd actually maybe this season. No, it is this season. I am a season late
Woo.
currently.
Samu Gamer, salve.
Yeah. Which hey guys,
Watching you boys. Thank you.
honestly, again, we're gonna wrap things up from here. Thank you.
They've
again
said
for
this, like,
coming
5
out.
or 6
Psychopath,
times.
I saw that. It's great. Thank you guys for coming out, and girls, if there's any,
And children
and children,
and elders.
and elders.
Whoa,
and
did you
maybe
just
robot people or
assume
troopers.
everyone's gender in
But,
here, Mashu?
Thank you
That
everyone for coming
is
out for our first stream.
that is
We know it's a little
ripperonis,
rough,
dude.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we're
We're
here
gonna
for
get
you.
these things resolved, guys. It is what it is.
Yeah,
you know,
honestly,
we
like
said,
I
we were having
really
issues,
did enjoy
right
this.
before
Like
the stream. So I'm
they
glad that we were able to come
they,
to the stream.
Yes.
And
brought some good
again, I
energy
just
in.
wanna
I
make
like
sure
that they
that
took
to
some
let
of the
you guys know
spicy
that your
questions too.
voices are not going unheard.
Mhm.
Okay, like
They took some of
Mashu and
the
myself have,
Spicy boy
commitment to you guys
questions.
to make sure that the the voice is sent to the right people.
Okay, wait. So there's a Reddit thread right now. It's official live stream mega thread, and one of the points it says, where is it? Yeah. News says to rewatch Korean live stream. Content director in question does play the game, but by no means a challenger player. I didn't say that, guys. I said she is a challenger player. She is a challenger player. I didn't say she's not a challenger player.
All right, with that,
I'm gonna suggest that this dude literally needs to give them a mic. Like, yikes. Get a better camera.
If you can, please, in the chat.
Yes.
Or there. Thank you. Serial, I saw that. Thank you to our mods. Serial.
Thank you to our mods. You guys were great.
K-Shift.
This chat was wild.
Every mod also on Discord. Zuyi, Asu, Tiber.
They need to have raincoats on. Anyways, show up, Albert.
This is Rando saying out.
This is Mashu. See you later.
Yo, new.
Oh, wait. Yeah, some guys. Oh, wait, no. Bye, guys.
There you go. All right. And we'll see you later.
Where are we at here? That one. Okay, cool. So, yeah, no, I think that was actually pretty good. They brought a lot of energy to it. And like I said, I think that it was really good that they were hitting like those spicy questions. I didn't think that I thought they were going to just disable chat and like literally just dismiss everything because that's what I'm so used to. But yeah, no, it was really good. There was a lot of good energy there. I like too that they had like the back and forth and stuff like that. So definitely, you know what, they're going to have to get a new camera and some mics for that. They got 2 weeks. And, well, yeah, it was slow-mo, but still, yeah, no, I enjoyed it, but I am going to get out of here. I got to go eat some dinner before I record the Infinite Library podcast. Thanks for everybody that I may have missed because I turned off the alert box for any of the follows and stuff like that. I do appreciate it.